Beloved one, this isn't a coincidence. You were guided here because heaven needs you to hear this. You're moving out soon. And this is the number one sign your whole life is about to shift. Don't scroll away because what I'm about to reveal will explain everything you've been feeling lately. Welcome, beloved soul. I am here as a messenger of the light, sent to speak directly into the moment you're standing in right now. I know the uncertainty, the weight, the strange restlessness that's been stirring in your spirit. But you haven't stumbled here by accident. You were divinely aligned to this message because heaven has seen your waiting and your move is already in motion. So breathe. You are safe here and this message is for you, beloved one. Pause for a moment. I can feel the weight that's been sitting on your chest, that quiet ache of wanting to move forward, yet not knowing how or when it will finally happen. You've been standing at the threshold of something new, haven't you? Half in, half out. The walls around you don't quite feel like home anymore, and even the air feels heavy with memories you've outgrown. I know you've tried to stay patient. I know you've said, maybe I should just accept this as my life. But heaven leans close now and whispers, you're not meant to stay where your spirit feels smaller than your potential. Before we go deeper, beloved, if this message already stirs something in your spirit, let your light help guide another. Subscribe so others who need to hear their divine confirmation don't miss their moment of awakening. Your simple act of faith becomes a bridge for heaven to reach another soul in time. Before you click away, I need you to hear this. The place you're in was only ever meant to be a cocoon, not a cage. What you're feeling right now, that restlessness, that almost physical urge to step into something different, it isn't just frustration. It's your soul's migration signal. The divine current has already started to move beneath your life, rearranging what must end so that what's waiting can begin. You've been sensing it, haven't you? People acting differently, conversations fading, the things that once excited you now falling strangely silent. You think you're losing your spark, but what's truly happening is that heaven is dimming the lights on the old chapter so your eyes can adjust to the brightness of what's next. Wait, heaven wants you to know this. Your detachment isn't failure. It's preparation. Beloved, there are unseen hands making room for you. There are doors creaking open quietly in the background while you sleep. The same way dawn slowly invades the dark, your breakthrough has already begun. You've prayed for a sign, haven't you? Something clear, something undeniable. That's why you were led here, because this is the sign. You're moving out soon. Not just from a physical space, but from an emotional cycle that has kept you repeating the same lesson in different forms. Heaven is watching how you've been cleaning, reorganizing, deleting, distancing. Those small earthly actions are sacred. They're not random. Each one signals readiness. Each time you've let go of an item or a memory that no longer matches your vibration, you've been unconsciously opening a portal to your next divine location. The one sign that your transition is close isn't chaos, it's clarity. You'll begin to feel lighter without knowing why. You'll notice how conversations that once drained you now slide off your energy field without attachment. That's the soul packing its bags. But before you rush ahead, listen closely. Heaven isn't just moving you to a new place. It's moving you to a new frequency. This shift isn't about geography, it's about identity. You are being relocated to the version of yourself that your prayers have already met. Every discomfort you've felt lately, the restlessness, the sudden need to cry without reason, the random moments of peace that seem to hover for no cause, These are the contractions before your spiritual rebirth. You keep thinking something's wrong. But what's wrong, beloved, is trying to fit your expanding wings into the same narrow room. There are times when the divine has to shake loose the floor beneath your feet so you finally remember how to fly. And that's what's happening now. The universe isn't taking things away. It's repositioning you for divine alignment. Before you click away, I need you to understand something that heaven is urgently pressing upon your heart. The delays were divine. The moments that felt like being forgotten were sacred pauses where heaven was rearranging the pieces. If things had happened earlier, they would have broken under the weight of your current wisdom. You were being seasoned for sustainability, not just success. Do you remember the last time you almost gave up when you said, "Maybe this is all there is"? Heaven recorded that moment. Every tear you released became material for the miracle that's forming right now. Angels do not waste pain, they repurpose it. That's why, lately, certain memories have been resurfacing in your dreams. Those aren't flashbacks, they're previews. The parts of your story that once brought you sorrow are being rewritten as sources of sacred strength. Beloved soul, the universe is clearing your timeline. You may notice sudden endings, relationships that no longer respond, opportunities that go silent, people revealing their true colors without warning. Don't chase, don't cling. When heaven relocates a soul, it also reroutes connections. The ones who are meant to meet you at your new elevation are already on their way, guided by divine appointments that your human eyes can't yet see. Wait. Heaven wants you to know this. The loneliness you feel right now is not emptiness. It's space being made for what's meant for you. You've spent too long filling silence with noise and people with potential instead of purpose. But soon, you'll understand why heaven had to pull you away from distractions that dimmed your discernment. Do you remember when you used to daydream about a life that felt free? That wasn't fantasy, it was foresight. You were remembering your own future. Every soul carries coded memories of the destiny they're walking toward. You've glimpsed yours in flashes, in music, in moments, in things that made your heart skip without reason. Those glimpses are resurfacing now because the timeline is aligning. Something sacred is about to call your name. You'll know it because it won't demand you to shrink. It won't exhaust you. It will feel like breathing after years underwater. But first, heaven asks you to trust the in-between. The silence before the shift is not a void. It's a womb. And what's forming inside this stillness is nothing less than the version of you who no longer doubts that they're worthy of divine relocation. There's a message heaven's been trying to deliver to you, but your worry has been too loud to let it through. So let me whisper it directly. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. The delay, the isolation, the confusion, all of it has been sacred choreography. Divine order doesn't always look like progress. Sometimes it looks like pause. I see how tired you are of holding on. The angels see how many times you've tried to convince yourself to stay just a little longer, hoping the situation might improve. But heaven's mercy is moving you out, even if it means closing doors that your heart still knocks on. You are being escorted into environments that honor your frequency. And I must tell you, some of those who used to walk beside you will not recognize you when you step into your next level. That's not cruelty, that's calibration. Before you scroll away, breathe with me. Feel that. That small surge of warmth moving through your chest. That's confirmation. It's heaven saying, yes, it's you we're talking to. Not someone else. Not someday. Now. The spiritual relocation has already begun, but there's one thing heaven needs you to release before the move can manifest fully. Your attachment to the how. You keep trying to calculate miracles using human math. Stop. The same force that orchestrated galaxies does not need your logic to lift you. It only needs your willingness to trust when everything feels uncertain. You'll know the number one sign that your move is near when the very things that once triggered you start losing their power. When what used to shake you now feels strangely neutral, that's heaven's way of saying, you've graduated this frequency. The test is over. The next door will not open through striving, but through surrender. And there's another sign, a subtle one. You'll begin to notice divine numbers, feathers, songs, or scents showing up in unexpected places. That's not coincidence. It's confirmation. Angels often mark the path ahead with sensory reminders, so that even when your mind doubts, your spirit remembers. Pay attention. That repetition you're seeing, the time on the clock, the sound that keeps repeating, the sudden calm that comes over you mid-chaos, that's heaven tracing the outline of your next location. Beloved, your new environment is already vibrating around you. You might not see it yet, but it's forming like dawn before sunrise. When you move, you'll feel it instantly, like stepping into air that finally fits your lungs. You'll notice how peace no longer feels temporary but constant. You'll look around and realize everything aligns, your thoughts, your emotions, your path. And heaven wants me to tell you something you might resist hearing. The place you're leaving will try to call you back. Familiarity will disguise itself as comfort, but comfort is not calling you. Destiny is. Don't let nostalgia trick you into staying in spiritual poverty. The version of you that survived here cannot thrive here. Before you click away, heaven is saying, this move is more than a relocation. It's a resurrection. What you thought was ending is actually your emergence. You're not walking away from something. You're walking into something that has been waiting for you since before time. And soon, very soon, you'll look back on this moment, on this message, and you'll remember how your angel once told you. You were never stuck. You were being positioned. That realization will make every tear worth it. Until then, keep your heart light, your trust anchored, and your spirit open. Because, beloved soul, your bags are already packed in the unseen. The movers are divine. The timing, perfect. You're moving out soon, and heaven's already prepared your new address. Before we continue, beloved, if these words already stir something inside you, let this be your act of faith. Type I receive in the comments to seal your readiness for divine relocation. And if this message touches your heart, share it, like it, and subscribe. Not just for yourself, but so that other souls who need this divine confirmation may find it too. Your small act of light helps heaven reach more hearts. And if you ever feel moved to offer a super thanks, know that it's received with gratitude and returned to you, multiplied in grace. Before you go, beloved, heaven asks you to pause again, not out of fear, but out of sacred awareness. You've been walking through days that feel stretched between two worlds, the one that's fading behind you, and the one that's calling your name from ahead. There's tension there, I know. One moment you feel clear, certain, lit with purpose, and the next you question if you've imagined it all. That's the tug of transition. The soul feels the shift before the mind can comprehend it. But listen closely. Your angels say the evidence of your move will soon appear in the physical. The universe is about to show you the reflection of what your spirit already knows. There's a reason your energy has felt different lately. Sensitive to noise, intolerant of chaos, craving peace that doesn't need to be earned. That's not moodiness. That's divine attunement. You're not losing people. You're gaining alignment. The ones who misunderstand your silence aren't meant to hear your next instructions. Sometimes, heaven must quiet the crowd so you can finally hear the whisper. Beloved, I can sense your heart asking, but when will it happen? How will I know for sure? The angels smile because the answer has been unfolding in front of you every single day. When the same thought keeps returning, that quiet inner nudge saying, it's time. That is not anxiety. That is direction. You are being prepared to step into a place where your energy will not be questioned, where your sensitivity will be seen as a gift, not a weakness. And I must tell you, when heaven moves you, it won't be subtle. The shift will come in layers, first in your spirit, then in your habits, and finally in your surroundings. You'll wake up one morning and feel the strange certainty that something's changed. Like the air itself feels softer, more welcoming. That's your sign that the move has begun in motion. There's a moment coming soon where you'll realize you no longer resonate with what once felt safe. That's when heaven is saying, we've outgrown this frequency. And beloved, when that day comes, don't resist. Instead, comment it into existence. Declare it. Speak it as a witness of your transformation. Because when you speak faith aloud, you activate it in others too. Wait. Heaven wants you to know this. Your testimony will be someone else's permission to believe. That's why you're being moved publicly after enduring privately. Every soul who stumbles across your journey will feel it. The authenticity, the strength, the grace of someone who didn't run from change but rose through it. So when this message resonates, I want you to write it below. Not just for you, but for those whose hope depends on your confirmation. Write, I'm ready for my divine relocation. Let it be your digital decree, your first step into sacred movement. The angels say, don't underestimate the power of your words. The same breath that speaks pain can speak prophecy. When you affirm your readiness, heaven accelerates the unfolding. That's why this message is being delivered to you now. At the perfect divine intersection between your longing and your readiness. Beloved, there's something else I need to share, a truth that may sting before it soothes. Not everyone is meant to understand your move. Some will call it impulsive. Others will call it unrealistic, but heaven calls it obedience. And obedience often looks like rebellion to those who haven't heard the same call. Do not seek validation where vision is absent. You are not crazy for wanting peace. You are not naive for expecting miracles. You are not difficult for needing divine alignment. You are awakening, and soon your surroundings will mirror that awakening. Watch for the shift in tone, the small ways life begins to agree with you. A message confirming what you felt, an opportunity that seems to just appear, a sudden closure that releases you. Each moment will whisper the same thing. The move is underway. Before you scroll away, listen, heaven needs your participation. Not your control, not your perfection, but your agreement. Say yes even if you don't know how. Say yes even if your voice trembles. Angels are drawn to faith sounds. That quiet yes in the dark is what summons light faster than prayer alone. You'll soon find that things start rearranging themselves. Plans fall through that weren't aligned. Invitations stop arriving. Suddenly, you'll be left with empty weekends and quiet spaces. Don't mistake them for loneliness. That's construction time. Heaven clears before it builds. And if this resonates, I want you to comment, I'm ready for my clearing season. Because what you affirm becomes your signal to the universe, an echo heaven can respond to. beloved soul. I feel you asking quietly, but what if I make the wrong move? Heaven smiles again, for there are no wrong moves when your heart is anchored in divine guidance. Even your detours are divinely mapped. What you think of as delay is often heaven's redirection. You're not behind. You're being escorted. And here's a truth that only those who have walked through sacred transitions will understand. Sometimes, before heaven moves you physically, it first moves the people around you emotionally. Someone pulling away might not be rejection. It might be divine release. Trust that anyone who exits your life now is clearing the path for the next vibration of companionship. Wait. Heaven wants you to pause on this part, because someone watching this needs to hear it right now. The home you've been longing for, the space that truly feels safe, is not just a building. It's an energy, a resonance that matches your healed frequency. When you finally arrive, you'll know. It won't just look different, it will feel like exhaling after holding your breath for years. And when that moment arrives, don't forget what heaven taught you here. Remember how faith carried you through uncertainty. Remember the silence that shaped your strength. And when you do, return to this message and tell your story. Comment your confirmation so others may know the angels were speaking truth all along. Beloved, one last revelation before I go. Heaven doesn't just move you to something new. It moves you from something that was slowly draining your light. You didn't fail there. You finished there. Every ending you're experiencing is simply divine punctuation, the completion mark before your next sentence begins. So hold your head high, beloved soul. The divine relocation is not pending, it's in progress. Heaven has already signed the paperwork. All that's left is your agreement, your surrender, your yes. Now breathe. Feel that gentle warmth blooming in your chest again. That's your angel saying you're ready. And if you are, if every part of you knows it's time to step into your next chapter, type it below. Let the universe see your faith written out loud. I'm ready for my divine move, because you are. And heaven has been waiting for you to say it. Beloved. Heaven leans close once more. You've made it this far through the message, not by coincidence, but because your angel has been guiding your spirit with every word. You've felt it, that invisible tug, that knowing that what you're hearing isn't just meant for someone like you, it's meant for you. And now, as you stand in this final stretch before your move, both physical and spiritual, heaven wants to reveal what comes next. You are standing in a threshold moment, and the ground beneath you is sacred. The confusion you've been feeling lately isn't chaos. It's translation. The universe is translating divine order into human timing, and your life is the canvas. You've noticed how certain things no longer make sense, yet you can't shake the sense that something enormous is forming behind the scenes. That's because it is. Your angel says the blueprint for your new beginning has already been printed in heaven's design. The final step is your full agreement. Before you scroll away, I need you to feel this. Heaven is asking for your permission to bless you bigger than you've ever allowed yourself to imagine. This move isn't small, beloved. It's monumental. It's the divine rearranging of every limitation you once called normal. That's why the pressure has been so strong lately. Spiritual birth requires spiritual stretching. But do you know what comes after the stretch? Expansion, the kind you've prayed for but never quite knew how to receive. Right now, heaven is preparing to place you where peace is your baseline, not your reward. Where you wake up knowing that you belong, not hoping that you do. This next space, this divine relocation, is not a random reward. It's a reflection of everything you've survived with grace. You've endured the storm, and now you're being guided to the still waters you once doubted existed. The angels say, "Do not rush this moment." The old world is closing gently. It's not collapsing, it's dissolving. You'll feel the difference when one day you wake up and realize you're no longer fighting to be understood. You simply are. Your energy will no longer beg to be seen. It will naturally attract everything aligned with its frequency. That's what divine movement feels like. Effortless alignment replacing endless striving. If this resonates deeply, write it into existence below. Comment, "My effortless alignment has begun." Let that be your spiritual signature in this moment. Heaven responds to declaration, and when you write it, you seal it. Because you're not just a listener to divine messages, you're a co-creator of divine motion. Beloved, heaven is giving you one last key. And I need you to stay with me for this because it's crucial. You will soon be given an opportunity that feels too good to be true. You'll recognize it by the calm it brings, not the excitement. Peace is your proof. The right path will not demand that you sacrifice your authenticity to fit in. It will ask that you expand into your wholeness. So when that opportunity comes, do not overthink it. Simply say yes. The yes that unlocks your divine relocation won't come through logic, it will come through peace. And when it happens, remember this conversation with heaven. Return to this moment, to these words, and comment, "It's happening. My spirit has moved and my world is catching up," because it will. You see, heaven works in layers. The move begins spiritually long before it appears physically. Right now, you're already being relocated emotionally. That's why your triggers are dissolving. You're being relocated mentally. That's why certain worries suddenly feel irrelevant. You're being relocated vibrationally. That's why you crave peace more than validation. All of this is evidence that your outer relocation is close. But your angel needs you to do one final thing before the shift solidifies. Release your emotional luggage. Every resentment, every self-doubt, every "what if I fail again?" those cannot pass through the threshold of your next chapter. They are density and your destination is light. Right below what you're releasing, comment the word "unpacked," followed by what you're letting go of. When you write it, heaven registers it as surrendered. Wait, heaven wants you to know this before you close this message. You are not being sent away from comfort. You're being sent toward completion. This isn't about leaving something behind. It's about returning to the place where your essence has always belonged. Some part of you has known this your entire life, that your real home wasn't a location, but a vibration. You've been homesick for your higher self, and that's exactly where heaven is guiding you now. There's a sacred reason why you've been drawn to solitude lately. It's not punishment, it's preparation for occupancy. You're being spiritually furnished, new peace, new confidence, new discernment. Heaven doesn't send souls into new spaces with old tools. That's why your energy has felt stripped bare. You're being upgraded with divine precision and beloved. When you walk into that new space, whether it's a new home, a new job, a new state of mind, you will feel the difference immediately. It will be quiet but not empty. Bright but not blinding, peaceful but powerful. You'll pause for a moment and whisper, "This feels familiar." And heaven will smile, because that's the moment you'll realize you've finally arrived where your soul has always belonged. When that happens, When the peace becomes so tangible that it feels like air wrapping around your heart, I want you to return here and comment, "I've arrived." Not to announce it to the world, but to anchor your testimony in the same sacred energy that guided you here. Every comment like that becomes a beacon, a light for other souls who are still in their waiting season. But until then, heaven asks that you live as if the move has already happened. Speak like it's done. Dress like you belong there. Organize your space as though you're preparing to leave, because energetically you already have. This act of faith creates momentum that heaven multiplies. The angels whisper one more truth before they fade. The blessing is not at the end of the move. It's in your movement. Every step you take now is charged with purpose. You're walking inside a miracle in progress. Don't rush. Don't compare. Just trust the rhythm heaven has placed in your path. And beloved, when you feel that inner stirring again, that gentle knowing that says something is coming, smile. That's heaven reminding you of this very moment. You are not waiting for your move anymore. You are living it. So breathe deeply, and if your spirit agrees, write it below for all to see. My relocation is divine. My peace is my proof. I'm ready and it's unfolding now. Let heaven see your declaration. Let others draw courage from it. Because in this exact moment, your angel isn't just speaking to you. They're celebrating you. The move has already begun. And beloved, this time it's forever aligned.